The man Johnny Cash. Can't get no better than that, right? Happy Homebrew Wednesday, everybody out there in YouTube land. This is SJ4. Yeah, apparently my name is SJ4 now instead of SJ4. I'm going to be trying a homebrew here. I think this is from my buddy Ken. This is SSC, and I forget what that stands for. So we got the bomber glass here. Good carbonation. Doesn't look like it's, well, it's wanting to foam up here now. It's starting to foam up now. So, oh, nice color. Look at that. There's a rare man, an airman. I've been everywhere. I don't know what SSC stands for, but we're going to give her a shot. Jeez, oi, look at the carbonation screaming up from the bottom of that glass. Holy cow. That is just screaming. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of cool looking. It is just screaming up the bottom of that glass. I'm thinking it might be like a strong Scott, something along that lines. I'm going to let her settle down here a little bit, let it catch up. The head's actually starting to pop down here a good bit. So, where am I at with my brewing? Right now, I've got pretty much the same. I haven't been able to do a whole lot this week. Actually, since last week, Thursday last week, I threw my back out, and that kind of slowed me down for doing much of anything. So, I didn't brew this weekend like I had planned, but what I have on deck to brew next is actually it's going to be a rye IPA. Actually, I'm not sure if any of you have had the chance to do the Falconer's Flight IPA. You can get that kit through, I think just about all of the supply places are offering that kit now. It's some sort of blend of hops. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it's proprietary, so they're not releasing out what that what hops they are, but it's a blend of hops. I've done it. I've done the brew once already, and it turned out pretty fantastic. I liked it a lot. I brewed it up at the campground last year, and turned out really good. I mean, I brought it home, kegged it, did a couple bottles, not many, and it was gone really quick. So I'm going to do a little bit of I'm using, really the only thing that I'm using off of that recipe is the Falconer Flight hops. And everything else, I just kind of went in. We went into the homebrew store on Saturday, I guess it was, and just winged it. Sometimes I do that. Just go in and say, oh, let's try, 10 pounds of this, a pound of that, and see how it turns out. We're going to be using a pound of flaked rye. I think it's 10 pounds of 2-row. There's a pound of torrefied wheat. There's a pound of, I'm using Crystal 40 this time, not Crystal 60 or 120. I actually want this beer to be a little on the light side, light looking, color-wise. I just want to be kind of a hint of red, basically. And we'll see how it turns out. What else is in that? I think that's pretty much it. So it's a pretty simple, simple grain bill. This is a dark, dark, dark beer. I cannot see through it at all. Not at all. It's got kind of a, I can't describe noses. I'm gonna let this settle out just a little bit more. And then I'll try and pour a little bit more in here. There we go. That's looking better. That's looking better. So that's what's on deck. The Yeast Challenge beer is still in the primary. I'm going to probably transfer it over, not tonight now anymore. I'm feeling better. My back feels a lot better, but I'm going to give it another day before I try and move them buckets around and whatnot. So I'll be transferring that over. Originally, that was what was going to be my Homebrew Wednesday video, was transferring, you know, the yeast experiment beer. But I'm just going to give that another day, give my back another day. I still got to keg my half of the Saison. I already kegged one half and delivered that over to my buddy Timmy. So he has a keg of mine to get ready to put on his tap at his place called Paw and Claw. So I'm looking forward to that. When he goes to actually put that on tap, he's going to give us a holler. We're going to go over and we're going to shoot some video over there for that. So that's really cool. I have my 2 dogs licking, and I pulled a gallon off of it and put in, I'm going to call it like 2 dogs licking on steroids. I put probably 2 ounces of black rum and a gallon of 2 dogs. We'll see what happens. It's a Scottish ale, so that ought to be pretty decent. So we'll see how it turns out. I actually have an empty spot on the keg. I blew the Nut Brown, which I got to do that again. That was a really good beer. The Nut Brown was an exceptional beer. It's amazing for the color of that and everything. I was expecting a lot more flavor. With some sort of, it's a stout. No, I'm not real sure. It's good. It's a good beer. Good beer, Ken. This might be one of those ones that you said was on its downhill side, but we could use just a little bit more body. There's something there in the middle. Not sure what that is. It's kind of almost, what is that? I don't know. I'm not a... Oh, this damn thing again. Have to prime my camera. There we go. Now it looks like it's going to want to stay dark. Oh. Anyways, seeing that for some reason my camera decides to lose its color, I have to bring this down here. Anyways, that's kind of where I'm at for Homebrew Wednesday. I just... shout out to all the new venues that's out there. I think Homebrew Wednesday has a website and a Facebook page now. So that's pretty cool, guys. Keep up the good work. I hope you enjoy your day. Happy Homebrew Wednesday to everybody out there. This is S.J. Poor from Little Face Brewing. You know what to do. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, folks. Brew beer. Cheers.